Video Game Bang.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Video Game Bang. Video Game Bang. Your weekly source for all things video game. Featuring your fearless hosts, Cory Vincent.
I'm pretty much Microsoft and Marvel. The cans are on. It's when ish gets real. People get shot during the day?
And Aaron Carter.
Buy the armor, I equip it, and it's like pink thong. The guy that delivers vending machine items at my job, he can play the right.
Fill up your Mountain Dew and grab your Doritos. It's time for Video Game Bang.
The thirst is absolutely real, everybody. And we are back. Better than ever. Well, better than the last couple of weeks, I guess. If Webb doesn't knock over every freaking thing in the room, let's come on,
knock
Webb.
anything over.
Son of a mother. I'm Sir Aaron Carter. This is Video Game Bang Live on nerdreactor.com. What are you reacting to? You're reacting to the better sound quality?
Yes.
You're reacting to the actual webcams?
Yes.
Yep, all three.
You're reacting to my periscoping earlier today.
A couple people.
Yeah, only like 4. That's how I maxed out at 4. That was all right.
Hey, that's a good day.
And you're reacting to QuakeCon. But
what?
Before we get all to that,
all right, I'm intrigued.
Cory Vincent's here, everybody.
Hey, what's up, pizzas? Cory Vincent here. And, you know, the thing I've found out about moving is that it is very hard to move. I mean, there's a lot that goes into it.
There is.
I've helped people move before, and there's like very little pressure. You show up, eat some donuts, you usually get pizza,
yeah,
throw some stuff in a truck, and then you just go.
Yeah, those are the
Wash your
lazy
hands.
ones. Okay.
When it's actually your shit, there's a lot going down. And there was a question in the chat room saying, does Cory have a house yet? I sold my house. So no. My house changes hands early this week, and I will be moving into my new house in August 20-something.
Here in the room with us, everybody, the man that clobbers technology like Bruce Banner at a spritzer. The real David Webb, everybody.
Hi, guys.
That's it? That's all you got
That's
for
all
him?
I got. That's all I
you
got.
got for him?
Monkey, what's up?
What have you been doing today, Mr. Webb? We got a little, Cory, we got a little me. What have you been doing today?
Helped Cory move.
And then afterwards?
And then had a family event.
Your family or your wife's family?
It's all the same. But
no,
it was
it's
my
not all the
wife's family.
same.
Yeah.
It's definitely
It was,
not all the same.
Jamie's side of the family.
Ah.
So,
You good
that was
with,
cool.
You good with that side of the family?
Oh, yeah.
Because I asked Cory that when he came in. Is he good with his wife's side of the family?
And
he goes, I think. No,
yeah.
I'm good.
I think we got a mutual understanding.
Yeah.
I'm boning your daughter.
I would hope they know that by now. I would hope so.
And
No, we've just been living together for a long period of time. I don't touch her. I don't touch her at all.
And I'm going to spank you.
Terrible. Yeah,
Wow.
that's for Gerald O'Connor,
That's
apparently.
horrible.
He really liked that
Yeah, he did.
last
Hey,
one.
You know,
I don't.
some people like the spanking.
Yeah, that's just. It's horrible. It's horrible. If you're new listening to the show, you can follow us on Twitter at Video Game Bang. We're on Facebook as well, Video Game Bang Bang. After the Facebook, of course, on
Facebook.com/Video Game Bang Bang.
Patreon.com is where you can go and support us to help us help you again. /Video Game Bang on that one as well. The Video Game Bang, we're going to be putting up some videos on there as well for you to get your eyes on. Endorsed by Jason David Frank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Came all the way to Sacramento just to endorse the VGB, everybody.
He did. He's a big fan of the Game Bang.
If you don't know, well, you're about to know that.
And if you don't know, now you know.
The internet has been kind of up and down the last couple of days. Street Fighter V beta came out. Did you guys see that?
You know, I do know some people who were Instagramming and tweeting and all that stuff about the game.
Couldn't get on, though.
Including our very own Jay Gist.
Yeah.
Oh,
Could he
really?
get on?
Yeah, he was on.
Yeah, I seen people talking about, I can't get on. It's crashed. It's down. What's going on, Capcom? What's, F my life. This type of stuff. Oh, I want to play so bad. I didn't think it moved that many people
You really don't think so?
for Street Fighter. Street Fighter?
Yeah.
We're talking about Street Fighter here,
We're
man.
talking about Street Fighter.
We're talking about Legion.
Wait, we're talking about Street
Swords.
Fighter?
We're talking about Street Fighter here.
I wasn't sure. You didn't say it enough, so.
We're talking about
just wanna make
practice
sure.
here. That's what we're talking about. I didn't think it was going to move that many people. Street Fighter. An alpha.
Well, it's Street Fighter. You know, we're talking about Street Fighter.
I hope so. I know
about
what
our
I
Kens
know. I
and
know
our
we have what
Ryus.
like Gerald O'Con. He plays it religiously, like that's his Bible.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Does Roger Street Fight? I know he's a fighter fan, but is he a Street Fighter?
He's like a savant.
Just all of them.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's probably hyped for it. Of course, like you said before, Mr. Jay Gist. He's definitely on the bandwagon already.
Oh yeah.
Our very own Jada was
Jadakiss.
Yeah, was tweeting about it how she couldn't get on.
Wow.
Yeah,
I got to
And
play
she
it.
was saying that she did get on.
Then I saw like hours later.
I played it at E3. There's no line at all. I just walked right up to
So
the
now
machine.
that's my previous question. I didn't think it would spur that much, attention.
Yeah,
You paid it at E3.
I
That's the
played
first
it
place
and
to
not,
play it, right?
You guys know my experience of not being elite level fight game champion man.
What are you talking about?
Yes.
You're awesome.
But you're right, David Webb. I am pretty awesome,
Wow.
but not in this particular area of expertise. I used Bison.
Best character.
Yeah, he was like slow as dirt, though.
I really hope that they didn't do something different with Bison to make him that way, because I will be upset.
So we have some game trivia in the chat.
I'm
Did
sorry.
You know,
Hold on. Before we get to that, I'm sorry. I didn't introduce our fourth member. So there's only 3 here.
Yeah,
The chat room, everybody.
you and you.
Can't forget about you guys. And they've already started with some
you.
trivia.
Well, I kind of wanted to jump in real quick. Just let me steer just for momentarily. I want to pump the Patreon while we got your attention. We are moving into a new studio, and we're coming up also on our 100th episode of Video Game Bang podcast. So what we're going to be doing is somewhat Christmas style-y. We're going to try and get some big guests to drop by. And then, of course, all the VGB family and friends are going to be at my new house, kind of doing a housewarming, introduction to this brand new studio we're building. So what we're building, I'm so excited about. I'm actually going to pull a picture of my diagram right there. This is my rough sketch so far of this new podcast table. It's going to be like the centerpiece of the new studio. Hexagon shape. It's going to have all our electronics and power and microphone stuff built into this table. It's going to have cough buttons, switches, all sorts of stuff, and it's going to be completely modular, so we can go from podcast recording to tabletop recording up to YouTubing. Everything is going to be done in this one area. Let me see another picture of the room there. And basically what we're doing is we're coming to you people for help. I know some of you in the room are already subscribers to our Patreon, but if you can help us out in any way possible, check out. We're going to be posting an Amazon wish list of just some little knickknacks and doodads that we're going to need to actually complete the building of this table. We will be sharing that with you guys in the near future. But very exciting stuff. We're going to be having people all across Northern California come to this studio so we could actually start doing in-house, because we do the the Skype calls. Mm-hmm. And Skype is a great vehicle for doing the interviews that we've gotten to do so far. But we want to actually have a place that we're proud of, that we could bring people in. We actually have a partnership I can't really announce quite yet. We're getting big-time sponsors to help with this thing, too.
Little teaser. It begins with Diz, last, and ends with Knee.
No.
Sponsoring us right now.
Kind of. It actually starts with Mar and ends with Vol.
Yeah.
But close enough.
Yeah.
It's pretty exciting. Like we sent out the blast emails, the Video Game Bang, our stats, and all the stuff we've been doing, and actually got some positive replies. Other people we're still kind of in negotiations with, but we have one solid sponsor who's going to be actually sponsoring our show. But we're just working out the details and stuff.
We're going to spam the crap out of them whenever
VGB doing some big things.
Disney.
In the second part of this year.
It's Disney, everybody.
We get our own animated movie.
I would love that.
No one.
I just watched.
Would you want it to be like Disney animated or like a Disney Pixar?
No, Disney animated.
Just
I don't want a
Disney
3D.
animated.
I just
You
watched
want
the
old
Emperor's.
school.
For the first time, I just watched the Emperor's New Groove today. For the first time, not today, last night before I went to bed.
Get your facts right.
Yes, I needed to get them straight. And I love the movie. The movie's actually pretty good. I think I like it because there's not a lot of music. Because Disney likes to throw in music every 2 seconds.
Why sing when you can just say it
and
get it done a whole lot quicker?
They got a couple of good ones.
Instead of that, just say, "Hey, Jasmine, I'm gonna show you some stuff."
Because then the movie wouldn't be as long as it would. It'd be 5 minutes long. 5 minutes long.
Or you can include that much more things in it.
So, yeah, we'd have to be an animated feature. We couldn't be a 3D Pixar crap, whatever. Where was I at? I said some Street Fighter stuff that was happening. That all just ties into what we're gonna do next, which is banging around the web, everyone.
Banging around the web.
Yeah,
That was good.
That was good.
I felt good after that one.
I think we need to cut that out, and that's our clip.
I'm gonna make that my ringtone.
Bam.
Okay. That's where it is then. High Res marks 10 million Smite players with Kevin Sorbo, everybody.
So that's how they're celebrating?
That's how they're celebrating.
I could just see them all sitting in a room. How do we celebrate
Yes.
this big miles? Kevin Sorbo!
Kevin Sorbo. If you played the Smite game, you know it's about mythological gods fighting each other in a big arena. Of course, Hercules is amongst those deities. And as we know, Kevin Sorbo played Hercules
Did he?
in the 90s.
What?
He was like the best Hercules.
Really?
What are you talking about?
Oh, was that with Xena?
That's why he's famous?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why he's
Oh,
famous.
I thought he was famous for those sci-fi movies he'd been doing.
Yeah,
the last
Who? What? Sharktopus 8? No. I just saw the trailer for Sharktopus versus Wolf.
Werewolf, yeah.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever
Yeah,
heard of.
he's the best.
And Casper Van Dien's career is just tank. He needs to start doing some voice acting or something. But yes, Smite. You're gonna play as
You can play as Kevin Sorbo,
you're gonna
not
play
even
as
as
Kevin
Hercules.
Sorbo.
Not even his-
Yes. That would be actually pretty dope. I was expecting them to do a skin or something like that for him, but
They
just,
didn't?
No, they're just doing a classic Hercules skin, like his very first one.
Hercules.
And then
Hercules.
you're getting Kevin Sorbo's voice pack. He's gonna voice all the little
I
sayings.
don't even think I
that they
know what his
say.
voice sounds like.
Sounds like Hercules.
It doesn't sound anything like unique. Like
Hey, guys.
yeah, it's nothing.
Hi guys.
A mighty storm.
And then I don't see the fans of Smite being like, oh yeah, it's about
Holy
to,
shit,
yeah,
Kevin
Kevin Sorbo, yeah.
Son of a bitch! I've been waiting for this my whole life.
Let's get Xena in this next.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't see that happening.
She
But,
showed her boobs in Spartacus.
yeah, if you want to go watch that, everybody,
She
they
did.
are spectacular.
For an older woman.
Everyone's just
I know it.
moving our window off to
We've
the
like-
side.
Exactly.
Spartacus.
Minimize.
We
Safe
have
search
definitely lost some viewers. The next one on here interests the crap out of me because, as we know, America is getting lazier and lazier, and Amazon is helping that.
Yes, they are.
So what Amazon has done, they want to build a drive-in grocery store.
Son of a beast. Why didn't I think of this?
That is literally $1 billion idea.
Well, you know
know.
they have them, right? They already exist.
No,
like
nothing like this exists.
in
Yeah,
like
Amazon's first
in like
person to do
North
this.
Dakota.
Yeah, Amazon's first
Okay.
person to do this. If you want to enjoy luxury of ordering groceries online, but rather not wait at home for your food deliveries, Amazon might soon come to the rescue. Silicon Valley Business Journal understands that Amazon is
Just
working.
call it Silicon Valley.
What do you call it?
Silicon Valley.
Silicon Valley Business Journal understands that
In your
Amazon is working on a drive-up grocery store in Sunnyvale, California. So, see, first one, web. A possible concept rendering is shown on the website, wherever I got this from. I can't remember. Let's see, what else? That relies solely on internet orders, so nothing else. You don't. It's
So
like,
this is basically for people who are kind of lazy, but not super lazy.
so you can't walk into the store and
No.
buy anything.
But you're not lazy enough to where you won't leave the house.
What's crazy is I could see people walking up. Isn't this a grocery store? Yeah, we don't sell things here. We just
Yeah.
You have to buy it online.
It's just
Then-
a warehouse.
and then pick it up.
It's just a
It's gonna be everybody's grandma.
If you can see the
Yeah, but I want groceries.
if you can see the concept art, it looks like a grocery store.
I need
like,
to
I
make some
promise you.
peanut brittle.
What else they got there? Amazon isn't commenting on the project. Of course, they're going to keep it, close shut. It's not just clear how many of these stores will pop up in Sunnyvale for the experiment in the Silicon Valley.
Silicon.
But there's no certainty that there would be a rival big chain like Safeway might pop up their own little, drive-through internet groceries. I think this is a good idea.
You kids in your internet grocery store.
It makes it when guys shop. I don't know about you two, but when I grocery shop, and I just thought all guys do this, I go exactly for what I want, put it in my bag, and I leave.
No, I browse.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, no,
I go to the magazine rack.
No, can't do any of that bull crap.
Look at my double XL.
I get irritated when people in front of me walk slow.
Oh,
And I'm trying to
my
get to
gosh.
the damn chips. I'm
That's
trying to get to the bagels. Or I'm
give me
trying
my
to get
damn chips.
I am upset. And I've got upset so time that I had to text somebody and be like, these people will not get out of my damn way.
I've done that. I've texted Jamie, I'm going to jail tonight.
Yeah. I used to grocery shop at like 2 a.m. because nobody would be there at the Super Walmart in their little grocery aisle. This would definitely take care of that problem. Amazon is the smartest company in the world next to Google, and I'm sure this will take off like hotcakes, everybody.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Amazon is doing some pretty awesome things though with the I guess they're doing it in some major metropolitan cities.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't
Not
get
the
it
Silicon
in
Valley?
Italy, Sacramento.
Okay.
But in places like the Silicon Valley,
Okay.
they have same-day delivery.
Yeah.
You could order
Whoa.
something and it will be at
And it's
your-
not that helicopter thing?
I don't think
little
it's the drone thing.
Yeah, the drone.
Oh, the
yeah.
droid.
No.
Oh, I need to live in one of those metropoli.
Psychotic Fail, what's up? Welcome to the chat.
I saw something like that. There's an artist who he's not as hot as he used to be, but I really enjoy his work. Ryan Leslie, where he ordered a pocket trumpet. Like he was showing, he videotapes himself making his songs, and he's worked with big people. He's worked with like Fabulous. He's worked with
Who? You said you worked with big people. And
You
the
don't know
first
who
person you
Fabulous
name
is?
Fabulous.
Yeah, Fabulous.
I know. I'm aware of Fabulous,
Yeah,
but
the
if I was
rapper.
saying, oh, he works with all the biggest stars,
Meatloaf.
he's worked with big names. If you ever searced Ryan Leslie, you'd see his resume.
He
is
worked
actually
with
sad.
Scatman one time.
Are you searching his resume right now? Don't do that, Web. So anyway,
What are you talking about?
he actually he posts his
Hey, Gunmaster. Sorry, the audio didn't work.
terrible. So he posts his stuff online of his creativity, and I enjoys it. But he showed that he went online and he bought a pocket trumpet, and they messaged or biked it to him real fast, like same day. What's the chat room going about?
Oh, Pratt, like earlier he's like, I'll be right back. And then he just comes back on. He goes, sorry, I had to look up something about Spartacus.
Yeah. Looking at
yeah,
it,
he
wanted to see
does.
the Jebblies.
So if we can get some same day delivery in this mofo, then
That'd be awesome.
I'm just saying.
More realistically, though, it would work better if they did use the droids, and they can use that a further.
But what are we talking about? If I wanted a bicycle,
Yeah,
how's a droid doing that?
big droid.
Droid.
We're just having a giant jet-sized droid dropping off packages for people. I wanted a lawnmower, and then just shoots it
It'll
down
actually
at
be
you.
a robot man riding the bike to your house.
That would be kind of cool.
You know what? When I first heard that
He
they
has
were
to
doing
jog
that,
back.
No, he just explodes in your driveway.
Who's gonna clean up this guy?
they sent another droid.
Another guy to clean up, then he just blows up too. Like, all right.
I
you guys-
instantly thought when I heard that they were starting this whole droid delivery thing, I instantly thought of iRobot.
Yeah, it pretty much
with
is.
like FedEx. Like, thank
Until-
you for using Federal Express.
Until one kills.
Until they
somebody,
turn.
In cases,
yeah.
it says grocery delivery sounds more realistic. They do that in Japan to limit foot traffic.
Well,
Yeah.
they do grocery deliveries here in America. They've done that for the longest. For like either old elderly people, disabled people, they do grocery deliveries. But this is just I'm out of the house. I'm gonna go. I don't know. I don't know. I can see it
Droid.
like you
I'm gonna
said
keep doing
before,
that.
though. I did see. I could see it like you said before. Web it being in a giant warehouse. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because then I would kind of feel a little better, like everything might be a little fresh because they got everything in the freezer, or I don't know.
You don't think it'd be fresh if it was just basically like a
A
Winco?
grocery store? Yeah, no.
They took over a Winco
No. And if you don't watch John Oliver's Last Night or whatever, what is it called?
last week
Tonight or whatever.
That's the best show on earth.
It's awesome. Started watching that. He did something about food waste the other day, and I watched
Yeah.
that one, and it was pretty good. We waste a lot of food.
You can watch clips on YouTube. Like,
yeah,
you-
that's
you
the only way I watch them.
Yeah,
That's the
it's
only way
great.
I watch them. Yeah. Amazon is trail.
We have a
trailblazers.
question here in the chat. We
Really?
can go ahead and yeah, why not? This will be fun.
All right,
Yeah.
what is it?
All right, so my mom took my game away, and I don't know if she will give it back. How do I talk her into giving it back? Well, there's an important question.
Booze.
We need to know what's the game.
Yeah, is it worth trying to get back
Yeah. She
First
might
of
have
all,
done you a favor.
it's all video games are worth getting back.
just for the principle?
Just
Just
for
sheer
the
principle.
Yes. The easiest way, if you want to do it the correct way, air quotes in the air, you literally just show her the benefits of video games, of gaming nonstop. Dexterity, which you need if you want to be
Hand-eye coordination.
Make a PowerPoint
If
presentation.
you want to be a very good surgeon.
There you go. Yeah, make a PowerPoint presentation.
Yeah.
Chris
A
Pratt
Venn diagram.
says, this is what you do. You call this number, 254-267-4519. That's Burt Macklin's phone number. He works for the FBI.
Burt Macklin does work for the FBI. Yes,
And,
he does.
he might be able to help.
He can definitely help.
Unholy Toy says do the dishes, clean up the bathroom,
No.
buy her chocolate.
That's the sucker way out, Unholy
That's
Toy.
sucker.
That's what that is. Don't do that bullcrap.
He says it's a PS4.
And it's NBA.
It's time to turn into Sam Fisher.
Is it NBA Live or 2K? Because there's a big difference there too.
It's probably 2K because I don't know if there was a live on the PS4 yet.
Is there not?
It could be.
I
I
think
don't
there's
know.
a live. I think there's a live.
It needs to be dead. Yeah, you need to stealth into your mother's room at night, sneak and steal it, and then just go play for 12 hours. And then when
On
the sun
mute.
comes up,
Put it back.
Yep. Put it back. Or put headphones on with the system.
There you go.
Yeah.
No, because then you can't hear if she wakes up and sneaks up on you.
You make
Of
sure.
course, what are you gonna do at that point?
You make sure she
You're gonna
has a
unplug it and hide it?
big turkey dinner. So when the tryptophan kicks in, and she's knocked out.
More heavy gravy and wine.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Call my friend Bill Cosby.
That's
He's
got the hookup.
He's got the hookup. He's got
definitely
all
got
the
the
good
hookup.
stuff. You'll get that
Speaking of
game back.
drugs, Top Esports League
Good segue.
will begin drug testing players.
Good.
When I read this, I was like, "That's the dumbest thing I've ever
Okay,
heard of."
this might be a dumb question, but what drugs are they testing them for?
Okay, so the first one,
Because they said performance-enhancing drugs.
there was a
PEDs.
Yeah. Some
Hey!
Hey!
Psychotic fail. You just got banged.
I guess he liked our advice.
there was a professional player,
Mm-hmm.
professional gamer named Cory Friesen. His name
Corey
is Cory
Friesen.
Friesen.
Yeah, Corey's all know each other. He's
From
a good
Cloud
Corey.
9.
Do you know him from
he's
the
a good
games?
9?
Yeah, he's from C9.
Yeah, he's from Cloud 9.
C-Nizzle.
Well-
is how I call it.
Well, there was a big debacle about him because he used Adderall to boost his performance during a recent tournament in Poland.
Adam from Nerd Reactor was gonna do a video series about. He was gonna do like a tested thing. He
Yeah.
was gonna play a bunch normal, and then he was gonna take Adderall, I
Adderall,
think,
yeah.
and then see how his scores go up. But I was like, there needs to be some sort of calm in there because if you're playing all the time, you're just gonna get better, and then there's
Yeah.
random.
There needs to be
There's a lot of variables at play.
what's it called in a test? My
a
God.
controlled-
A controlled. Yes,
controlled
you need a
test.
control.
Yeah.
But I think it's difficult in gaming situations to have a control and everything like that. You know, because it's just like people are going to be different levels of skill. So I don't know. But some of the top leagues around the globe are going to start testing for this type of thing. It says the Electronic Sports League has announced that it soon will begin testing players for performance-enhancing substances at a future competitive events. The organization told Motherboard that it won't share details just yet, but will institute measures to police, educate, and prevent drug taking on its watch. The news comes after the wake of the revelation made by professional Counter-Strike player Cory Friesen about he and his team, Cloud9. Friesen told an interviewer that they all had taken the psychostimulant Adderall to boost performance during a recent tournament in Poland. ESL's Anna Rozwadowicz has also announced that
Yep.
the league won't be taking.
That's how you actually nailed that.
Yeah, I did, and I know she
Good
loves
job.
it for it. She says that
Fucking nailed it.
The
Good job,
league
dude.
won't be taking retrospective action to punish Friesen or the members of Cloud9. And what's weird because the first time I heard about Cloud9 was actually on Smite because they were always being announced about their tournaments that were playing. Oh, Cloud9's.
Oh, C-Nizzle is definitely one of the most recognizable names. Yeah.
That's terrible. After all, there's no way to substantiate alleged drug use or any trace of substances that will be passed from their bodies or whatever within days. But it's like, really? Is it gotten that bad now? That you need a drug to help you beat somebody else?
I feel like only in esports is Adderall the drug that
right? It's not like
it's not like he's
they're
like taking ecstasy, steroids or
Big
something like
buff
that.
guy comes out of the stage.
No, that's fine. We weren't testing for that. You can take all the roids.
Breaks the damn ice.
That's terrible.
But
We're looking
Adderall.
for weed and Adderall.
Yeah, exactly.
Wouldn't weed slow your
He
reaction
tested positive
time?
for Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Fuck this guy. Get him out of here.
Code Red is in his
We got
system.
Red Bull over here. We got Red Bull.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Terrible.
I didn't think they would go that far just to win a game inside of and with esports at least.
What? Yeah.
Because it's like you're not that confident in your skills, dude? Like, come on.
Apparently not.
Who's pushing it to him? That's what I want to know.
You know what the anti-drug is for that?
What is that?
Self-confidence. The more you know.
There you go. Star right across the screen right there. The more you know.
What? Is that it?
What's happening in the
jingle?
chat room? They talking about it?
Jimmy Fallon came in.
I want to know.
Hey, welcome, Jimmy.
I want to know,
Jim
do you guys in the chat room, do you guys take any performance enhancing
Jimmy
drugs whenever you play?
Someone said weed is one if you put a giant candy bar at the finish line.
Yep, they'd probably they'd finish first every single time.
Unholy Toy says that C9 is doing very terrible.
Well, I mean, once you're off the juice, then yeah, you're gonna show your true skills, right?
Well, because Adderall makes you focus, right?
I don't know what the hell Adderall does.
Is
I don't
that
take
what
it.
it does?
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's for if you have ADD or ADHD, you take Adderall and it helps your mind just kind of focus. Because
okay, I can see
ADD
how
or
that would work.
ADHD, like you take in everything that's happening all at once, and it's a brain overload.
Damn, I need some of this.
That's crazy.
I need this for work.
Adderall, huh?
So Adderall just kind of it calms you, keeps you focused, so you can be able to isolate things.
I think that I saw that show Silicon Valley.
Yeah.
Somebody was trying to get me onto that, and
Wait,
I
Silicon
love
Valley?
that show.
did you? It
Why,
wasn't.
now you say it right? You pick and choose?
I said Silicon Valley, right?
He still said Silicon.
Yeah, I've always said Silicon Valley.
Bastard.
Yeah.
You watched the show, right? You said, Corey?
Yeah, I love the
It's a good show.
Wasn't one of the episodes where he was trying to get Adderall from a kid?
Oh, yeah, because they needed to
'cause he
program
needed to
something.
focus, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's the only clip I've ever seen from that whole show, and that was freaking hilarious. Go watch it, everybody. Silicon Valley. As you guys know,
I feel like we need to do a little public service announcement.
what PSA?
For those of you who are actually considering maybe ever doing
Adderall?
to get better at a video game,
Do not do it.
do not do it. And here is why.
There's somebody like really on some
Drugs are bad. You shouldn't do drugs. If you do them, you're bad. Because drugs are bad, okay? It's a bad thing to do drugs, so don't be bad by doing drugs, okay? That'd be bad. Drugs are bad, okay? Drugs are bad.
Wow,
You shouldn't
let's not do it again. We get
really
it, dude.
want to just drive
Drive
that
it
way
home.
home.
Driving home, it was such a good speech. Drugs are
Okay.
bad, okay?
Okay.
And if you do them, you're bad.
Okay.
I wonder if this though, like, okay, don't do the drugs, of course, but like, what about things for like, I mean, does it apply for all esport games?
It should.
Really?
What game do you think it wouldn't apply for?
I don't know, like a FIFA,
No, any
esports
game you could just sit there and focus on, and you need that enhanced thinking.
Is Adderall illegal in sports?
I don't know. I've never
Like a quarterback on Adderall could probably focus in the pocket.
PEDs run rampant in my favorite sport of mixed martial arts. It's just a big thing, and they've recently really cracked down on it. Now everyone is getting busted. Like the top level fighters are all getting busted. It's been a cluster. But never once have I ever went to a forum and it's like, yeah, shit, Anderson Silva tested positive for Adderall.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying.
But
like,
here's
if
the
it
thing,
helps
though,
you
is
focus.
they're testing for Adderall, but what if it's not somebody who's just using it to get ahead? They're using it because they actually have ADD or they have ADHD.
That is true.
Like it's a legitimate medical condition. You know, are they going to
then
need
they
Adderall
can't play-
cards?
They can't
like
play
they need
with
to
us.
have pot cards.
They can't play with the esports people then.
We don't
Because,
want your
yeah,
kind.
exactly.
We don't play with your
You're
kind
too
here.
different.
See, it's 2015, people. Come on.
Yeah, but nonetheless, that's using that as kind of like a crutch or whatever, I guess. Well, oh yeah, well no, I actually have ADD.
But how is that a crutch though? If it's a legitimate medical condition.
Yeah, legitimate.
Well,
but you're cheating.
You know, that's interesting because, like, in MMA, again, I'm going to say older fighters were not using steroids, but they were using what's called TRT.
What is that?
It's testosterone replacement therapy, which is basically steroids. It gives you a boost of your testosterone and makes you recover faster and train harder so these older fighters could extend their career. So a lot of them they went to the doctor and they had low testosterone. So they had to get this drug and it was giving them an unfair advantage. So they ended up just putting a complete stop to it. There's no TRT. If you get too old, you can't fight no more. So I guess if they were to take that and apply it to esports, even if you really do have it,
old,
or if you have ADHD and you can't control it naturally, then you can't play in our tournament.
I'm reading up more on it, and they're talking about the prohibited drugs that they are, I guess, looking out for or something like that. And they don't go into Adderall just seems to be the big thing, though. Yeah. So in specific cases of Adderall, we think best practice would be to look at the traditional sports organization and work with the system in granting exemptions for those who have present and legitimate prescriptions. So they're going to look at, I guess, at it by case, I guess. Exact details will be determined by our league operations team, but it is my understanding so far that we're going to accommodate for those who need Adderall to treat their ADHD symptoms. So they'll allow it, I guess.
So if you have a doctor's note.
Basically. But is that fair?
No.
Yeah, I don't think that's fair either. That's like saying, I got one arm, but now we have bionic arms that can lift 2 tons. I want to be a MMA fighter. What? I'm going to be punching through people's chests and stuff like that?
Or a football.
Or a football player.
It looks like about a 50-yard throw.
Yeah, exactly. I'll just type it into my, go gadget arm.
Hello Monkey says Viagra is okay.
Yeah, a whole bunch of esports players with hard-ons up on stage. That's what we want. So that okay.
Pentakill. He just stands up and he just boner.
That's something somebody want to watch. Not me. That's terrible. Whatchamacallit's going on right now? QuakeCon and
QuakeCon?
Yeah, you never heard of QuakeCon?
Is this WhiteCon?
No.
Did you say WhiteCon or QuakeCon?
Quake.
Like Quaker?
Yeah, it's for the Quakers.
Is it
Quaker
just for the
Oats?
game Quake?
Yeah. Well, no. It's
Okay.
it's for that company. It's why am I blanking on the company that does QuakeCon?
Quake?
No. Somebody in chat, tell me right now.
Who does Quake?
Do it.
Who does QuakeCon? Bethesda?
No.
I'm only saying that because a lot of information, not leaked, just has been released on Fallout 4. Like
EarthquakeCon.
a stupid amount of information.
Midway?
That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right whatsoever.
Virtua Boy?
But what are they saying in chat? That's just terrible.
That's what they're saying, Virtua Boy.
No. Fallout 4's protagonists each have over 13,000 lines of dialogue in the game.
Wow.
That's crazy. Todd Howard recently revealed in an interview with The Telegraph that both the male and the female protagonists in Fallout 4 read over 13,000 lines of dialogue for the game. Fallout 4 marks the first time in the series where the protagonist will have a speaking role in order to make sure players didn't lose the sense of choice. Howard put his voice actors to work on this project. We had the same worry as everyone else. A lot of the games have voice characters, but they don't know or they don't want to give up all the dialogue options. So for a lot of us, it was logistical. The voice actors have been recording for 2 years.
Son of a bitch.
That's a long
I cannot believe how quiet this game was kept.
Really?
Like, we've been seeing things get kind of leaked and kind of reporting, and then it would kind of get denied, and everyone would just be like, okay, false alarm.
It always ended with that, right?
Yeah.
It'd be like, oh, yeah, it's going to be in Boston. And then they're like, no. That doesn't hold it, only wait. It's not true.
Yeah, no, it's fake. Let's keep waiting for the real thing. And then all of a sudden...
That's because Bethesda killed those people. That's
they black bagged them.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. It says they each did over 13,000 lines of dialogue. So to be able to make the differences, you still had choices. Even though many lines were repeated between the scripts, you can still get completely different scenes depending on what you're playing, man or woman, because each actor interpreted the script differently, Howard continued. We were lucky to find 2 great voice actors, and it's interesting because she may read things or act things differently than he does. So the scene plays out differently depending on whether you're playing the game as a male or female, kind of like Fem Shep and male Shep on Mass Effect.
So the characters in the game are going to react to you differently depending on you're a man or a woman?
I think just scenes are going to act out differently. So probably, yeah.
So they're probably, if you're a woman, now if you're an ugly woman as opposed to a beautiful woman, will the scene go differently as well?
I don't know. I don't think they got that in depth yet, but
like, oh, shit,
I mean, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right?
You want to
what's to say it's beauty?
You want some caps to go back to my room?
Terrible. Or so what the other dialogue is, you're too ugly. I'm not giving you. Here's some caps
Get
to
the
go
fuck
away.
out of here.
The voice actors had to work these grueling hours delivering all these lines. Brian T. Delaney. I don't know why that's so funny. And Courtney Taylor. Brian is also playing Roland in Halo 5. That's where he went. He didn't die, everybody. He just went to Halo 5.
Which, in a way, is kind of like, yeah.
And Mighty Number 5 in Mighty Number 9. So I guess there's a character named Mighty Number 5 in the game Mighty Number 9.
Of course.
Courtney.
Mighty Number 6.
Really? Courtney is probably best known for her work as Jack in Mass Effect 2 and 3. And Amanda Holliday in Destiny. I don't know who Amanda Holliday in Destiny is because the game was simply terrible. But so they got good voice actors. They got people that were, had a small resume under their belt. So I'm excited for it. I'm not the one though that's gonna play Fallout as a male all the way through and then be like, let me see what it's like as a girl. I don't. Did you guys play Mass Effect as FemShep? Even though I heard hers was the best voice acting.
Oh,
actually.
yeah. Hands down, everyone just talks about her.
Yeah. Yeah, I put myself in these games, I'm going to make a Aaron Carter in the Fallout world. And I hope, because they said they're going to have the database of names. When you have dialogue with people, they're
Aaron,
you
have the most generic name.
And
it's
that's why
going to be
it's
in there.
Amazing. For like football games, and I put Carter on the back, and they're like, Carter catches it. Or from soccer games, or Carter shoots. It's amazing every single time.
Yeah, well, because you got to think,
there's so many Carters in basketball, first of all, and in football, there's just like the league is black. So I don't know. I was worried whenever I picked up hockey, but they actually had it in that too.
Can you make your character gay or black? I love how you put those two together.
Gay or black.
Because you can't be both.
I don't know yet if they've done.
There's no such thing as a gay and black person.
No.
You have to be gay or black.
I don't know if they've done the gay thing in the Fallout.
Well, they never even really tackle the romance system in Fallout ever.
Nah, not really. And they probably
not unless you get that mod.
And this one, you know what? I'm gonna say no, because they automatically in the beginning your character is married to a woman, or you play as the man, because that's how
which
you
one? In
on
New
Fallout
Vegas?
4.
Oh, that's right.
Because remember when you make your character, it's you and your wife.
Yeah, this game sucks. You can't be gay.
And you have a baby.
Bethesda hates the gays.
Or Bethesda is making a story that surrounds around a possible situation to make a baby,
no, my
which
character
means
should be gay and we can adopt.
Guy. Oh, that's how it works.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
We're going to adopt an Asian baby.
So then how does the baby... So the baby just wouldn't look like you, right?
No.
Okay. Because they put the algorithms in there too. Whenever you make the two characters.
However much time they put in that algorithm.
Screw that.
Fuck it.
Throw it
out the door.
Out the window.
To a random generator.
Somebody walks in the room. Jeff, your time. Get out. You're done. I'm almost done with the coding.
Characters are gay now.
Nobody cares.
They're adopting.
Yeah.
Someone in the chat said
We're
maybe
done.
he's secretly gay.
Yes, there
Maybe. You never know. You got to play the game to find out, apparently.
Faith Shield said it's ironic that I'm coming in during a Fallout 4 discussion because I'm literally writing a guide for returning Fallout Vegas players.
Returning? Oh, for people coming back to the game.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Let's see. We got a question in chat from
Hit it.
Psychotic Fail. What's your guys' expectation for Bops?
Black Ops?
Bop it.
I expect it to be a zombie game.
I expect
That's it.
a fucking mini fridge, or I'm not buying the damn game. I
You
would
got your
only
24-ounce cans of soda in there.
of beer soda. Yeah.
That was actually the best thing in that special edition.
That's
pack.
the coolest.
Yeah.
One of the coolest
I
add-ons
can't think of
I've
any
ever
other
seen. I
one.
don't want a freaking remote control Batmobile.
No.
I don't even really want a Pip-Boy, a real life Pip-Boy on my arm.
Because I don't think it's
I'm not
like
gonna
it's not
wear
a
it
real
outside.
Pip-Boy though.
Yeah.
It's a shell.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a shell. You have to put your phone
Your
in
phone, yeah. So watch out for Fallout Shelter coming out August 13th, everybody.
Yes.
Go to nerdreactor.com. Look at the article that David Webb wrote about that. Good stuff. But yeah, no, this is hands down the best one because it's something you're going to use. It looks cool in your little game room or whatever like that. And I don't know. It goes with the game that you're going to be playing. But I think Black Ops, I'm not really excited for one. I'm not excited at all for the campaign. Couldn't care less about that. The multiplayer will probably be all right. You know, it's going to be a Call of Duty multiplayer, so you're going to like it or whatever with it. But I'd play that game for the zombies.
Yeah, I'd just play it for the zombies because I want to beat zombie asses as Ron Perlman.
As Hellboy himself. I don't see any other reason to.
Or to fly Jeff Goldblum.
I still haven't seen that yet. And can he turn into the fly?
Of course.
Like go into a little power-up system and all of a sudden he's a fly vomiting on people and, stealing their girlfriends in the middle of the night and stuff like that? We'll see. What does the chat room think about Black Ops?
Hey, Batfan916 is in the house.
Anything?
Yeah.
Let's
see. No, they were trying to figure out what box was, and then they got that sorted.
Batfan works. He works at I thought a comic shop, but he says make the calls for the mini fridge stop.
Oh,
so
that's why, because he's getting a lot of calls.
He's getting blown up at work.
You got to. I mean, they took as soon as it went up, though, it went like right down, basically.
Yeah.
Like the next
Special
day.
cases says they need to call African American ops.
Come on, it's 2015. Let's be PC, people.
Yeah, we can't say black anymore.
Yeah, you can.
Urban ops.
I think
It's like that.
There's a divide between black people. Some people don't like being called African Americans.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
I know you're one of them.
I'm fully one of them. Yeah.
Well, because
I'm fine with black.
Are you from Africa?
And I can't even trace any of my freaking people back from Africa. I'm 5 generations from slavery, and they weren't from Africa still. They're from like Kentucky. So it's like, I'm American, bro. I've been here. My people have been here way too long. I'm American. Just deal with it. Black American. There it is.
I like the MacGruber episode with Charles Barkley. Did you see that?
No, I haven't
Saturday
seen
Night
that
Live? He was being racist. He didn't want to let Charles Barkley do anything in the first one, or thought accused him of stealing or something racist. So in the next update, because it was like one of those ones that went through the show, it was MacGruber after having gone through like sensitivity training, and the whole thing hinged on Charles Barkley handing him the right color marker, and he says, "Hand me that one." And he's like, "Which one?" He said, "The African American one."
So bad. Say black people. There's nothing wrong with it.
I like that episode, the new season of Community. Someone says something about black, and they all look at the one black guy, and he's like, "Oh wait, so is my role here to tell you it's okay if you can say black?"
Basically, that's it. I've had it plenty of times for a lot of different stuff.
I work at a company that has mainly white people there, and sometimes I will hear a guy say African American, like in conversation. It's all white people there, and they'll say African American, and I do feel like it's my duty. I do say, "You mean black?"
Yeah, you can. I work with an African American.
Just for you.
Yeah, you do.
I literally work with an African American. He was born in South Africa, and now he's an American citizen.
I'm the
He
captain.
is an African American. What are you going to call me, a Stockton American or something? I'm not from a different country. My family isn't from a different country, so I don't understand.
All right. Apvilo says Hero.
I'm guessing he's an Asian
Hero.
American. That's what I'm guessing.
Welcome
Or
to the
Medea.
chat.
Or Medea. That's terrible.
I don't know. That's terrible. All right, let's move forward.
Yeah, all right. Fallout. Fallout 4 QuakeCon demo reveals new companions, returning weapons, and perks. Who would have thunk?
You need a little survive.
If you weren't at QuakeCon 2015, which we weren't, to see the live demo of Fallout 4, here's everything you missed. We're about to go down the list, everybody.
Let's do it.
Hold on to your panty draws. The presentation started off by showing about a dozen characters that you can serve as your companion in the game. Now that's crazy because it said a dozen
At a time?
No.
Oh, you have a gang of NPCs.
But if you think about it, because you played the Fallout,
Yeah.
wasn't it just about a dozen out of everybody that you were able to? Even less, it seemed like.
It seemed like less. I feel like in Skyrim there was a lot more.
Oh, Skyrim was like anybody on the street.
Like
you can be
yeah.
companion. Joe the bread maker, come on. And he just running with the breadsticks, hitting people. Yeah.
And then he'd run up to a giant.
And then just get smacked away. Like, oh, Joe. But in Fallout, it seemed like you probably maybe had 6, 7, or, different companions. But for them to go out on stage and show a dozen, that means there's got to be a lot more. They wouldn't just go out and show every single companion you can have, right? Like, that would be dumb to play all your cards right then and there.
No, I like the adventure of finding them and stuff like that.
I like that. It's like there was some...
Oh, shit, this just in. Taylor Hunt, his balls shimmer. Go ahead, continue.
So what you're saying, Fallout 4?
I really have no idea, though, that came out of left field.
It was out of the park. It just came in from the clear blue.
First up, they showed Cosworth, your friendly Mr. Handy model robot butler. You see him in the trailer.
Yeah.
He's the one that seems to survive over the
And recognize you.
Yeah, and recognize you and stuff
cool.
like that. I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know how he upkept himself to stay active all of the years that you were, locked away or whatever. It says, interestingly enough, Todd Howard also revealed that the team has modeled both the interior and exterior of Codsworth and every other Mr. Handy since the parts become visible if you blow them up to pieces. So you'll be able to see what the guts inside of them look like as well.
Oh.
Yeah, the more you know. Focus then shifted on your canine companion with another batch of concept art and footage of the dog's real-life animation model. A pup named River that belongs to Fallout 4's lead level designer pet. So I'm guessing they just modeled it off of, the lead designers, basically. That's all they did.
Yeah.
That'd be suck if he had like a freaking chihuahua or something like that. Well, he's in the game now, guys. I'm the lead designer. I don't give a damn what you're talking about.
I don't give a...
One of the piece of concept art showed the dog wearing a scarf, so maybe you have animal equipment this time too? I wouldn't care, actually, because I probably would leave him with nothing on. He would literally just be a backpack.
Do you see yourself using that feature of like sending the dog to go do something for you?
Yeah.
You would use that?
I do that. I did that in Fallout 3.
Really?
With dog meat. You can send him to go find ammo, and he runs off, and he finds ammo.
But this one seems like it's more like even detailed than that. Like you point to a specific item and say, go get that.
Oh, well, yeah. On the other one, it was just very generic. Hey, I need health. I need ammo. That was it. And then he'd go off. Yeah, and then he'd come back. I have no idea how he understood what the hell you needed between the both, and why he didn't just bring back like a rock or something like that. Plop it down. But apparently it does. Let's see. What else do they have there? Then Howard talked about Preston Garvey, a potential companion who served as leader of the Commonwealth Minutemen. A whole bunch of guys who don't satisfy their wives. With a sheriff's hat and a long brown robe and a laser rifle. He sounds like a mix between Colonel Soldier, whoever that was, and the Old West lawman type in the initial Fallout games. Following Garvey, the presentation moved to the final possible companion being revealed today, a woman named Piper. You'll first encounter her in Diamond City, a ramshackle fortress that sits inside the ruins of Fenway Park. Oh, that's pretty dope.
You know why her name is Piper?
Because you can pipe her?
Because she... Oh, wow. That's better than what I was going to say.
Wow.
We'll just go with that one.
What are you going to say?
That's what I was going to say.
That was it.
He was like, well, actually, it's pretty good.
It's a good one.
Not gonna. All right.
You're pretty quick.
Piper decked out with a red leather coat and 1920 newsboy cap, so she might play for the other team. Sorry. After a brief interlude covering Fallout Shelter, the Pip-Boy edition, Bethesda then screened an old-timey promotional video in which an animated Vault Boy explained strength, one of the 7 attributes of the special. You guys remember that, putting points into the hat, right? Anybody put anything into the L, the luck?
No, I don't put anything in the luck.
It actually helps.
I go speech.
Yes.
I max speech
Speech is
always
definitely,
because I always just want to be able to talk my way out of situations.
This is one thing from today that you'll be able to get your eyes on since it's the first series 7 that publish or will be releasing throughout lunch. Next, Howard explained that Fallout 4 will be handling perks. You'll be able to grab a new one every time you level up on this one.
A new perk every time?
Yeah. Fallout 3, I think, was every... What was it? Every 2? I know Fallout Vegas was every other level. Then you got a perk.
The thing about Fallout Vegas perks that kind of turned me off is it felt like the perks in Vegas were a lot more... they would hurt you.
They had some repercussions.
They had more repercussions than I'd like.
And that was probably by design. Because in Fallout 3, you just became like Superman all of a sudden. Especially when you had Fox on your team and you were just blasting through everything. Just like you did in Fallout 3, but not 1 and 2 or New Vegas. So Fallout 3, it was every single level. Were perks less frequent? Yeah, where perks were less frequent. Perks will now be tied to individual special stats and organized in columns underneath each one. Then they're tied to. So I guess each perk is like, you got perks for strength, for luck. So I want to see what they tie to luck. Actually, that'd be kind of weird. The only perk so far confirmed that returns is the Bloody Mess, which everybody loves. The Bloody Mess perk. If you've ever played, did you play the Fallout series yet? Have you caught up? What the hell, Webb?
Every episode.
What the hell, Webb?
You.
Because you should by now. You should by now.
I got so much shit to do.
All you need is Fallout 3. skip all the rest of the BS.
Right. Yeah, that's the next game I'm gonna buy.
Grow a giant, beard and fingernails long because you won't be seeing any daylight after you play this game.
Quit my job.
Promise.
The picture of me is completely frozen on the screen, and I have the derpiest look on my fucking face. So I'm trying to fix this right now.
No, just leave it. It's good.
It's a derp.
Finally, after a long build-up, the presentation dropped into an extended gameplay segment. Kicking off the town in Lexington, the demo showed the player encountering a group of ghouls while accompanied by his trusty dog. From the sounds of things, enemy animations will be a bit more nuanced as ghouls emerged from cracks in buildings and in windows. Once the dust settled, the player sent off his dog to a nearby Super Duper Mart to scavenge for supplies, then stayed behind to hack a computer. Looks like your companion will actually be able to help you scavenge, making it easier to divide and conquer when you're exploring. After encountering a friendly robot security guard and discovering a laser musket, another group of ghouls entered through the window and attacked the player, forcing him to fight them off with a powerful but slow reload musket. I like some of the weapon designs that I've seen on the trailers for the Fallout 4. It looks pretty cool. And how they showed how you can actually customize lasers. Did you guys see that in the trailer?
Oh yeah.
I wonder if every gun's like that. Think about that one, everybody. Think about that one, everybody. Say anything in the chat before I go on?
They're all just laughing at me because of my dirt face.
The action then jumped to separate locations. Apparently, Corvega Factory, an auto plant that has been occupied by raiders, which are like the easiest thing is to kill in this freaking universe, which met a similarly violent end, of course, yes. First at the hands of the player, and then courtesy of the pack of feral ghouls that invaded the plant. You'll definitely still be able to let different factions and enemies duke it out while you sit back and watch, which I like that. Do you guys like that in games? Where you can sit back and then two NPCs or like just enemies will fight at each other?
Oh, yeah.
Because I've been playing a lot of Borderlands, and they do that a lot in that. You'll have like the little psycho and the raiders and that fighting like the aliens and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I've noticed like a lot of games I've played, like they'll fight each other, but nobody will ever win. It's just a loop of them going back and forth.
Well, on this one, Borderlands, that's all they do.
See, I'd rather be able to just sit back and like, okay, I'm gonna let them take one of themselves out, and then I only have to go after one of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can understand that.
Because that's more realistic to me. Because that's what I would do. I was like, okay, they're just fighting. I gotta kill both of them, so I might as well let one of them do half the work for me, and then I'll take out the other one.
Yeah, I usually just lean towards the one that I have a weapon geared towards the killing the easier one or something like that. Like, oh, he's gonna die with fire, so I'm gonna kill the other one first because I can totally knock off that dude or something like that.
Yeah.
What happened? Another cut in the demo. Another cut took the demo to the outdoor area where the airship dropped a pair of power-armored soldiers, potentially members of the local chapter of the Brotherhood of Steel. They turned out to be on the player's side, helping him fend off a nasty group of raiders with laser weapons. I wonder, can you do that? Because did you ever play Vegas and actually call in an airdrop? With the California Republic?
I'm not that far.
Good Lord.
Sorry.
And then I'm not even going to ask you, Webb, because you just don't play good games, apparently.
All right.
And there you have it, everybody. What happened? Fight escalated. Yeah, it's like, so apparently they got basically a good chunk-sized demo at this QuakeCon that we got snubbed to go to, apparently.
I was invited.
You were invited and you didn't go?
No, I didn't want to go.
You didn't go?
I wouldn't go to that shit.
You don't even know what QuakeCon is?
Oh, yeah, I know all about QuakeCon.
Yeah, it's a bunch of people that know about earthquakes. They get together, talk about video games.
Is that what they do? Do? Speaking of Quake, did you guys see the trailer for Quake on Mortal Kombat?
No.
New character coming out?
Quake.
He looks like a rock lobster.
Rock lobster.
No, he has like a whole bunch of rock moves and stuff like that, and he can his fatality looks ridiculous.
Really?
Fatality looks ridiculous. Well, one of them at least, where he pulls up two walls of stone and then he slowly crushes the person. And then, like, their eye pop out. Ed Boon kind of knows what he's doing. He kind of knows what he's doing.
I don't think so.
Oh, man, I can finally hear the music again. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's good, right?
Yeah, it's good. So I know the queues are happening. When we return, I'm doing a quick one real quick because we're probably got some other stuff to talk to. But Fallout 4, more stuff coming out of QuakeCon. If you're a QuakeCon fan and you're there right now and you're listening to us live, actually, I think it's over, so never mind. Forget everything I just said to that point right now. We're just going to talk about more Fallout 4 when we get back after all this stuff.
What we're going to do, too, is we're going to end the stream at the break.
Wow, why are you trying to reload it?
I'm going to reload it so you can see my beautiful, beautiful face.
Are you just stuck, or is everybody stuck?
I was stuck. Now I'm just all black.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
Wait.
Beats being gay.
Is it okay that he said black?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, cool. Maybe said just make sure.
Yeah. What else? I'm looking some Quake 2015 because I think other news came out, but to me, I'm just a big Fallout fan, so I don't even care about the other games that came out during Quake 4 or QuakeCon.
See, no, it's QuakeCon 4.
Yeah, it's Fallout Vegas QuakeCon 4. Yeah.
So don't go anywhere, people.
Don't go anywhere.
It's going to say we logged off, but we didn't. We're going to be right back. It should be less than 30 seconds of a break.
You sure?
And then we'll jump back.
Everything that I'm looking at so far right now is just saying Fallout for QuakeCon. We may not even have news for freaking QuakeCon because it's just a whole bunch of Fallout. And should there be anything else, actually?
Yeah, we're going to get to other stuff, people.
I'm just saying. That's crazy. This is the longest outro. What the hell?
Well, you're just not used to it anymore. Your equilibrium's all thrown off.
It sure is.
But it's okay. Papa's home. Daddy is back in the commander's chair, and it feels so
still,
good.
equilibrium is off. I don't understand.
Oh, I'm gonna spank you.
And that's exactly why equilibrium is off right now.
I'm gonna spank you.
Please stick around. Don't go anywhere because of that disgusting, disturbing sound that you just heard.
I'm gonna spank you during the break.
Because in the second half, I promise you, it won't go down the same way.
I'm gonna spank you, Aaron.
Hi, this is Amber Gold.
Equilibrium is back on. Hi, this is Howard Edge.
All right, people. Like I said, we are not going anywhere. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna hit end stream and restart streams.